Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Top Flight Pod. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. We're back in the studio today. Beautiful Austin, Texas. The weather is nice, but it's going to get cold in a couple of days, so watch out. I'm with the boys. We got B here. We got Logan, Verde Nation ATX, and my G Football Critic off the screen, controlling everything on the ones and twos. Starting off with you, B. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here as always. You know, Sundays are for Top Flight. Sundays are for the boys in studio, so happy to be here, bro.
Exactly. Logan, how you doing, brother?
Yes, sir, man. Good. You know, doing good. Same thing. Appreciate y'all having me on. Definitely debuting a new stew for me. But
Yeah.
It's nice, man. Everything looking good. Excited to talk footy with y'all.
Shout out to the backroom staff, everybody out there. Make sure to lock the doors whenever you head out. Last one out. You know how that rule goes. Alex, what's up, man?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm excited. This is finally the last episode before the season starts,
Yeah.
you know? Episode for match day one, pre-match day one. So I'm excited.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, just like Alex, Football Critic, said, the last episode before the season starts. I'm excited, just like me. You know, I'm ready to talk Austin FC. Of course, there's more things going on in the world of football, but some massive news regarding the Verde and Black community. But before we get into our quick news, just want to send a shout out to the Patreon and Discord members, of course. At the Verde Fest, we are going to be having some merch available, so come by our table, say what's up. B, if you want to show the camera right here what we got. Boom.
Exclusive.
We're Austin TV merch. WATV on the front, and on the back, we got the logo. WATV. We're Austin TV. Now, they're going to be $35. If you're a Patreon member, they're going to be $30 for you. You get $5 off. So come by our table and say what's up. B, any words on the t-shirt?
Yeah, I know we've been trying to do this for a while. I know people have always been harping us, hey, man, when can I get a shirt? So we finally did it. It took however long. But, hey, come see us. February 21st is the day before home opener at Meanwhile Brewing, the Verde Fest. Everybody's going to be there that's around the community. La Murga, Los Verdes. We're going to see familiar faces, some that we haven't even seen since the last game of the season. So, hey, come chill with us. Come get a shirt. And, yeah, come vibe.
Now, without giving too much information, these shirts are going to mean a lot down the line as the years go by. And that's all I'm going to say. These shirts are going to mean something.
You could say that
a couple
these are
months.
going to be exclusive.
Yeah.
You're going to want to grab one for sure.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to want to grab
There
one.
might not be any more drops like this one. So that's all the details I can say.
Okay,
That's all the details I can say. Corporate is actually calling me right now. We got to cut the pod and I got to take a call. Corporate is actually emailing me also as we speak. I see the icon pop up. But gentlemen, let's get into some quick news. Of course, Austin FC. Starting off with the kit release party, because yes, everybody already knew what this new jersey was going to look like. Either it was the influencer leak that came out, or the footy headline stuff that was going around, or the soccer Bible photo with what was the artist's name? Gary Clark Jr., which his birthday just passed, I think. So happy birthday, Gary. But we had a gentleman here that was at the event covering it as media, got to speak to the club president, Andy Laughlin himself, and he's going to tell us a couple of things about it. But from what I saw on social media, it was a vibe. That thing was lit, and it was open bar apparently, but that's where I'm going to stop. Alex, what can you tell us about the kit release party?
And it was actually really great. I enjoyed it. I really did. It was kind of weird because, you know, for last year, for the Dilo Kit reveal, you know, it was like an announcement in advance and people prepared for it, right? This one was more like out of nowhere that they just announced it. And so when I got there, I actually enjoyed the whole vibe because it was you could tell that Andy was very happy about the kit. He talked about the design, what it meant, that the Austin is a vibrant city, just like the vibrant colors in the kit. And, you know, he mentioned some stuff related to how great that kit is and how much thought they put into that kit. And not only that they are not done. You know, that as of right now, they are planning for the 2027 jersey. So work is always, you know, it's ongoing. It never stops.
Now, I do want to give credit to them, pero calma, it was just 2 shades of green, Andy. Come on, you're trying to sell it to me like if it's a, you know, piece painted by Picasso or something. But no, it is a very nice jersey. It is a very nice jersey. And I think he's just more relieved. Like, it's just a load taken off his back because, you know, he's part of a club, right? But he can't play on the field, right? His job is just FO. And when a kid is received in such a good fashion, like this Heartbeat kid, you know, for him, it's just like, let's go. bonus on the way, most likely. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it's good to see the club president happy in the videos that you sent us. But if there was something that he told you, which is kind of juicy, if you want to go in on that.
Yeah, so no, so we were talking about future projects. That's when he mentioned that they were also working on the 2027 jersey already. But he also said that we still can expect more excitement and surprises this year for Austin FC and for Q2. He said that there are some games that are yet to be announced for Q2
Yeah,
Stadium.
he did say that. Now I'm wondering if it's maybe Club World Cup friendlies, preparing for those matches. It could be some international games, preparing for the Copa Oro.
Yeah.
It could be, preparations for the World Cup at the end of 2025. I mean, we really don't know. Or it could be Monterrey coming to have a friendly at Q2 to present Sergio Ramos to North America or something like that, or to the USA. I don't know.
I mean, their possibilities are wild because Austin FC does have a fire pitch.
Of course.
I think that stands out. I mean, people, it's a thing. When they built the stadium, they had one of the best pitches for this reason, to attract people from all over to come play.
Now, do you remember this stat? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, the pitch was brought in from Arizona.
Yes, it was made in Arizona. It was rolled up and brought
in 18-wheelers.
Yeah.
And then it was laid out.
And I was there when they laid it out. They laid out like a third of it. And then they did a third, another third the next day, and then another third the next day.
It definitely, it seems like Q2 is going to be one of those stadiums that they're trying to push. Like, obviously, we're getting the All-Star game, so it's like we're really going to try to be one of those stadiums where it's like, hey, pull up. We have a nice facility, you know what I mean? Relatively new, but like kind of trying to get our name out there internationally. So
could Andy also be talking about maybe not announcing or have yet to announce the Real Madrid rumored All-Star game that we were talking about last year? That's the game of the century for Austin FC.
He did mention the MLS All-Star, and he was excited about it, but no mention of Madrid at all. So.
I'm sorry. I said the game of the century for Austin FC. It's not the game of the century. It's the century for Austin FC. It's the MLS All-Stars.
It's MLS All-Stars.
Yeah, it'll be for Q2. It'll be massive for Q2.
It'll be the biggest game for Q2, right?
We might have some players in there. You know?
We might. We might. You can't.
Who do you think it'll be?
It'll for the front three.
Somebody from the front three?
Have to be.
What do you think?
Usuni, Brandon Vasquez.
I mean, if Gotti made it as right back, you never know. Maybe Desler gets in there.
We're going to talk about Bukari here as we get into the preseason a bit. But let's see. Just kind of went off on the Verde reactions. The kit release reactions there a little bit. But just one more shout out to Andy and taking the time to speak with the media. That was awesome. But Alex, any closing thoughts on what the kit release party was like?
No, I mean, I just know I don't want to miss the next one. Because it was a really fun event. It was nice seeing the band play, La Murga, the players, on the stage with a kid. Ilya Sanchez got to like hit the drum, and people yelling "Verde Jesus."
Oh my God! Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so no, it was fun all around. I mean, food by One Taco. So
shout out One Taco.
Great tacos.
Shout out my G's One Taco. Hey. Expect something coming. Expect some work coming here and there. Some tacos here and there.
I don't know. And the rest of it was just an open bar, all nice. They had some Verde shots that were great. I know Rodo had fun about that too.
Is it true? Is it true what I'm hearing? That Rodo allegedly took shots with fans? I'm hearing that Rodo didn't get wild, didn't get crazy, but he
like that.
Took a couple shots with the fans. Very chill. Very nice.
I was very surprised because this is not the first time, and this is why I'm surprised, because it's consistently we're seeing Rodo having fun with fans, like sharing with them. Yeah. He's not just there to say hi and that's it. No, he's there talking to fans, taking pictures.
Yeah,
like he likes to be down there within the people.
I think it's important to have some of that, not all the time. But it's good to show the fan base that you're human too.
Yeah.
Because we've seen time and time again that Rodo Borrell is a shark in the water when making deals, when working on contracts. But it's cool to see this side. Like, yo, you know what? I can relate to this guy. He likes Don Julio. I like Don Julio. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that you can see them as humans. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely down to earth. That's a lot for him to even just interact with the fans.
You need some of it.
Not just all business.
He could easily be like, hello, yes, hello, okay, goodbye,
and almost
leave.
It could be like a celebration for him. You know, he just put in all this work. You know, he's relaxing. He's like, look, we brought this to y'all. This is, product of what we got coming. So it's like,
like I said last week, bro, this is officially his team.
A+ offseason. A+ offseason and preseason.
bro, it's been the
plus.
most craziest offseason ever, bro.
Now, in that conversation, in that, kind of topic, let's talk about the Mikkel Desler news. Mikkel Desler obtains his green card. Now, there was some conversations like, hey, what's going on with Mikkel Desler? Is he injured? Is he out sick? Why isn't he taking a part of these preseason games? Well, it seems like the question was answered. He was working on his paperwork, trying to obtain his green card. And that's a huge relief that he wasn't dealing with anything of, injury-wise in the preseason and in the offseason. And another bit of news on this is now Austin FC can hit the market either in the summer, which I'm predicting. I don't think they're going to do any more business in this window. The summer window, they can hit the market with a fresh international spot that is now open thanks to Mikkel Desler obtaining his green card. So, B, thoughts on that, mate?
Yeah, no, first of all, after that came out, I was like, good, because we were having scares. We thought something was wrong with him. What could be wrong? Turns out he's okay.
Overreacting,
scaring us. So, but no, it worked out, and it's good. He got his green card, and
100%.
And we got an international spot to open up, so it gives us a little bit more play. So
now, Logan, you cooked up the graphic with the percentage of votes from the fans, and the people want this guy to start at right back. And maybe the percentage was low. I know that some folks, commented on that. They're like, hey, why wouldn't more people want Mikkel Desler at the right back position? But how important is it that this guy either number one, obtain his green card, and number two, that he's healthy and 100% ready to contribute on game day one?
Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing. I think when we kind of weren't seeing him play, it was a couple of games that he was out. It was like, where's Desler? It's kind of like a thing. And I know before he came here, there was kind of a few scattered out injuries that I had noticed on his profile. But no, I mean, it's just good to see that he did end up playing. He ended up, not being injured. So that's always good. You never want to see your players get hurt, especially at this crucial time. 100%. We're about to start the season. So, glad that he's healthy. Like you said, we get a new international slot. The way that these rumors, there's been some recent rumors coming out. It seems like Roto is still shopping internationally. So, like you said, if not this window, then I guarantee he's planning on using it.
We'll get into the Santiago González conversation, but Alex, I want your take on the green card situation with Mikkel Desler. I mean, this adds to the preseason for Rodo Borrell getting an A+. I mean, the kind of grade that we just gave him, how happy we are with the way that Austin FC was moving this preseason. And there's some numbers that'll back up this point that you're probably going to drop in the conversation that we're having here on the number that Austin FC jumped up in the world scale when we're talking about squad values. But what are your thoughts, Alex, on the fact that Mikkel Desler makes this move to get the green card?
I mean, I'm happy. I'm honestly surprised at how fast it was. I mean, we've seen players that have taken forever to get it.
You think it's this?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I have no
You think
idea.
it's that? You think if they throw it out, it's quicker process?
If it was just money, then everybody would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it definitely was quick.
it was definitely quick.
It was
I have some
surprising.
relatives that have been waiting for years.
Yeah.
Hey, there was some comments that said, "Man, that was quick." Like I've been waiting for X amount of time
for 3 years. Damn.
Definitely. Any other
Yeah,
thoughts,
no,
mate?
but I mean, it's. I'm happy. I'm really happy for him. Glad that he's not injured. Definitely glad. I'm even more glad that he was able to also play 45 minutes in the last friendly. Because he was busy. He was getting his recard, but he wasn't then training or he wasn't playing, right? But then we saw that he's able to go 45 minutes. So I'm happy that we can have him for match day one. It seems.
You think he starts match day one? You think that he's going to be physically ready because he's been gone for a little bit?
I think maybe because the thing is, like, Gallagher has obviously done a great job as well, and we saw that Gallagher is also ready to go full 90.
They played him up.
Yeah, exactly. So Gallagher, since John is that like Swiss Army knife that you can use everywhere.
What a player!
Yeah, just amazing player. So to me, it depends on how ready really Mikkel Desler can get in this week leading up to match day one. Because I think he's the starter right back, but if he can't, if he's not ready, or if the idea is just to play him for 45 minutes, I'm not worried because John Gallagher is there.
Of course. And SKC, we're going to get into that topic here, but you'd think that with the investment Austin FC has made and, the kind of ideas that they've been throwing around, talking to the media, stuff that they've been working on in training, you'd think that Austin FC would have the capabilities of, beating a side like SKC, which has struggled for so long. And they made investments in Joveljic, but we'll get into that topic here in a bit. But overall, happy that Mikkel Desler has gotten his green card because of also what that means to the roster. International spot opens up. What can we do with it? We don't know. We'll see what Rodo's going to cook up, and we'll get into that actually right now. The transfer rumor, the latest one that we got. Shout out to Verde Nation for finding this one out there. We have Santiago González Did I say Santi Jimenez earlier? I don't know if I did.
That's what they call him. They call him. No, not Jimenez, but they call him Santi.
They call it. Yeah, they call him Santi. I don't know if I said Santi Jimenez.
Santi Jimenez.
But no, it's Santi González. Santiago González. He's from Argentina. I saw that they're calling him the Garnacho of the Peruvian League because that's where he plays right now. He plays for Sporting Cristal. Now, if you make memory, Austin FC fans, that's the club that Austin FC got Washington Corozo from, La Manchita. Y'all remember him? Remember that crazy assist that he had? That's where Austin FC got him from.
I remember him, bro.
And this is where Santiago González currently plays. Now, he is a left-wing player. He's a right-wing player as well. He was born in 1999. He's 25 years old. In 37 games, he scored 15 goals and picked up 23 assists all time for Sporting Cristal in the Peruvian League. And his market value on transfer market is $2 million USD. So, Verde Nation, I got to ask you, mate, you put eyes on this first. What was your initial reaction when this came out? And maybe there's a little bit more information. I think you said that it's kind of like, it's a rumor, but it was turned down.
This one was interesting. Obviously, I hadn't heard about him prior to seeing this. You know, I just kind of been doing some digging.
Peruvian League. Who's watching it?
Go right here.
I definitely It was it was nice to see that we're still getting some names. When I checked out his profile, I think somebody had mentioned that he had like 7 assists in one game, which I mean, regardless who you're playing, that's a nice number. But he. Just to make it clear, that there was no formal negotiations. There was no kind of offer that was made. It was just Austin had shown interest, concrete interest. But it looks like Cristal was definitely, not interested in making a move. He also had some offers offers, but other interest from South America and countries in Europe. But it was interesting to see that maybe Roto's looking for some kind of attacking midfielder or strengthening the depth on the wing, but. Man, definitely nice to see the youth too.
Do you know hooping media? Like NBA media?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit? Alex, do you know NBA media? Verde Nation is moving like Sham, bro. He's moving like Woj. He's moving like NBA insiders, bro. Okay. I like it.
My boy's MVP of the offseason. My boy was cooking, bro.
Definitely
he
was cooking.
Locked in. It was crazy, man. So
100%. But Alex, you hear the conversation about this, and B, you also hear the conversation about this. I want to ask both of y'all, what do y'all think about this, little transfer rumor that was, kind of, they put their fishing rod out there and they got this fish from the Peruvian League. So like in Red Dead, you take it or are you throwing it back into the lake?
You've been playing that game a lot lately.
I'm locked in.
But I mean, I think Logan laid it out perfectly. He explained it. I mean, it was just, I don't think we should look too much into it. It was just a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
All it tells me that Rodo's still out there looking around.
I mean, if Andy's already focused on building the jersey for 2027, Rodo's working on the next 2 windows already. But Alex, how did you take this news? I mean, there's a little bit out there.
Yeah, no, it's just like what Logan said. Interesting to see that the club is looking for someone. I'm not fixated on who, on the name, or whatever. If anything, just that Rol is already thinking about the summer. I mean, we have an international spot available.
100%.
So far, we haven't seen anything about us selling it to some other club, and those are valuable for GAM, right?
Yep.
So if we're not selling it, it means we're intent on using it this year. And if I remember correctly, I mean, Mikkel Desler, we signed him months in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Months in advance prior for him to get here, right?
True.
So we could be right now negotiating with someone internationally for that person to get in the summer.
Yeah.
So,
Great points.
Rod is not done with his squad.
Great points from the great.
Somebody said he's never done shopping. That's a good point too, because it's like he's always going to be looking.
That's Rodo's job.
Yeah, bro. He's never gonna.
Imagine your job is to spend people's money for players, bro.
That's a good job.
You got to be good at it because you buy. You buy Redes, then you buy Rigoni.
Rodo's pretty good at it. Rodo's pretty good at it.
So far, so good.
We'll see.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Speaking about Rodo and building a team, let's talk about the value real quick of the Austin FC roster because they made the news. Austin FC amongst the top 10 clubs in the world that increased squad value in 2025. Now, we don't got to spend too much time on it, but I think it's a point to add to the topic that we just discussed. Now, ranking number 10, Austin FC went from 32 million squad value to 59 million. That's a $27 million difference, y'all. Man City, everybody knows Man City, right? First. with the difference of 144 million. RB Leipzig, they were second with the difference of 110 million. Bournemouth, difference of 67 million. Then it goes down to Barcelona. They're seventh place. Their squad went up 55 million. Estudiantes de La Plata, y'all remember them this offseason? Yeah. They're number 9 on this list. Bro, 31 million squad increase. Yeah. And then in number 10, the only MLS team on this list, Verde Nation gave us that stat, Austin FC went up $27 million in squad value this offseason. What an investment.
What a stat, too, man. That's weird for us to be in the mix of that.
This guy over here, I'm telling you.
The GOAT, bro. I'm telling you.
No, it's been nice. I mean, we even saw the news kind of about our evaluation as an MLS club, but we definitely want to make sure that we let it be known. Like, we're here to make a difference. The front office is spending. You know, the franchise is looking up, and it's not very common that you see a team break their transfer record twice within a matter of 6 months.
I do have to say one thing. If we're spending all this money, we clearly got it. The season ticket gift, right? It was just. I'm not complaining. But it would have been cool to get some stickers also with this package.
Or a full-size Yeti, bro. What's that?
It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. Like it says the 21 originals.
21 collective originals.
So,
okay.
You know, I mean, maybe we spent all our money in the player transfer window and we forgot that the 5-year gift was coming up and we were like, damn, we got to move quick.
Should I pour up some Julio? Ask for a complimentary jellyfish or something, bro.
You know what? We should get some player cleats here in the studio, maybe donated by the club so the studio can look nicer. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there.
We got some right there, bro.
I had to win those. I won those. Yeah, you remember? No, but back to what we were discussing, mate. I mean, Alex, what do you think about this news? The fact that Austin FC went up in value almost 30 million.
I mean, it just tells you all of the work that we've put in this offseason, right? It also makes me wonder, like, so yeah, it's a big turnover, you know, increased in value, but it also makes me wonder how low our value was before this, you know? I mean, that
typical
also
MLS team, though.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, like, you say typical, but then, you know, you think of the teams that have had world stars, you know, in their rosters. We haven't had that. Our most valuable player was Drusy. Yeah. And he was coming from Zenit. He wasn't exactly, you know.
And people still didn't really know him.
Exactly. So overall, we didn't really have that valuable roster. And the fact that we just went out and spent over 30 million in just 3 players in our 3 DPs, right? That tells a lot. So.
B, I got to get your thoughts on this, mate, because some folks are going to be like, hey, that's way too much money for an MLS team to be spending. But, I mean, how are you seeing this massive investment?
Look, bro, last night I was chilling with the boys. We were having a couple brewskis, and I went off, and I told everybody that this year Austin FC dropped a bag.
I love it.
They dropped a bag. I was ranting, telling everybody, bro, this is the year to watch this club, bro. 12 million Uzuni on the left wing. 10 million Brendan Vasquez on the number 9. 7 million Bukari on the right. We dropping money, and it's showing. To be on this list, however you want to call it, is crazy, bro. Yeah. To be on this list with cities, with the Barca.
Saudi clubs as well that I didn't put on the list.
Yeah, I mean.
Al Nasser was on that list.
To anybody, you should be looking at this and be like, oh, they're serious. They're serious. And that's what I was telling everybody yesterday. I was ranting, and I'm telling everybody that's listening to this show right now, we being serious.
That's good, bro.
We being serious.
That group of friends, squad, they disrespect Austin way too much.
I tried, bro. It was like 8 against 1, bro.
But you know what? Now we made our move. Yeah. Now the club has to back it up.
Exactly, bro.
Because as soon as Austin FC lose one game, all the haters that are quiet right now are gonna come out the cave and they're gonna be like, "Oh, 30 million and they couldn't beat Portland." You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I told him? Bro. You know what I told him was like, we win on Saturday. You ain't gonna stop hearing from me.
Shit.
You ain't gonna stop hearing from me.
Hey, Austin,
come on, Saturday. Let's win. Let's win,
bro. Have you seen like SKC's preseason form?
I think it's pretty bad.
It's horrible.
They got battered like 6-0 in one game.
Yeah, no, their preseason has been horrible. But it's the kind of thing that you see, like the rival being, you know, horrible, and just when they're about to play Austin.
That's literally Austin.
Yeah, that was
us last year. Hey,
sure.
you need something to come from a bad form, play us.
New era.
But if you thought there was pressure last year at all, the pressure is enormous this year. There's no excuses.
You know that it's a new era when there's no more stickers on the laptop.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I took them all out. So sad. But with the purpose of, if you have stickers, either SGA or podcast or anything like that, send them over.
And
I'll put the coolest ones on there.
You even washed it and polished it.
And we even put some on the table here for the pod. I had some banger stickers on there.
Yeah, that bear was a.
I had a bear with the strap on. I didn't know what it was, bro.
Bro, yeah.
It was Supreme. It was Supreme.
We took a picture and we were gonna post it. We're like, wait, what the fuck is that bear?
It was Supreme. It was Supreme. It was Supreme.
Anyways.
Gentlemen, so yeah, that news is massive. Of course, we love it that Austin FC is making these moves and putting themselves on an international stage. Now, we talked about the rumor. We talked about Mikkel Desler, a guy that we haven't talked about yet before getting into the preseason game. Uzuni, he arrives in Austin officially. He posts the famous downtown photo. And the photo that he posted, it kind of makes me proud as an Austinite. I'll tell you why. Because our skyline is finally improving. Like, we have some cool buildings now.
We have a skyline, bro.
We have
a
cool
skyline,
buildings now.
Yeah, we have a skyline,
But
bro.
being from Austin, bro, back in the day,
It hasn't always been like that.
It hasn't always been like that. I remember back in the day, the Frost Bank was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. I remember telling people, like, hey, you know that if you look at it from a certain angle, it's an owl? And they were like, what? No way. That was the selling point.
Yeah.
Bro, you know who told me that?
Who?
Diego told me that,
Really?
and I could not believe him.
Yeah.
I did not believe him at all
Yeah.
until he told me, no, but look at him, like the
from
building
the
this
angle.
from this angle, whatever. I was like, oh, that's an owl.
I was told that the architect or the engineer behind that building he graduated from Rice University, and their logo is
An owl?
An owl.
yeah, an owl. So that's why it makes sense.
But that's not the whole story. What Diego told me.
Illuminati?
Like, no. Apparently, like, he got rejected by UT. Oh. And then he got into that university, and then he got the project, so he built the owl. Kind of like
As like a
kind of like looking at UT.
As an FU.
Yeah.
Now I don't really fuck with the. Now I don't really fuck with the tower.
Me either, but I like it. But I like the chess move.
Yeah,
I like it's gonna be there forever.
I thought he was part
Yeah.
of OVO or something.
I thought he was part of the, Illuminati or something. That's what I jumped to next. But anyways, but yeah, so it's cool that Uzuni arrived here. He took a photo of the downtown scenery. He's probably at the Fairmont, chilling, waiting to get his home. The club does a tremendous job to help these guys get settled in. If they have a family, they work all those details out. And what I've been told from some players is like those little details, they matter so much because those are the last things that you want to have to think about when you're moving to a new club, because you want to just get focused on what you got to do on the pitch, right? If you got to find your kid a new school, your family a new house, your wife a new Land Rover or a new G-Wagon, like those are little details that just provide stress in the back of your head that maybe take you off a step or two, right, when you're on the pitch. So the club, what I've been told, does a phenomenal job with these things. And with Uzuni, I'm sure it's going to be no different. He's probably going to pop up in a house in Westlake somewhere looking real nice. Albania's going to be partying in Austin,
bro.
Texas here soon.
He got aura to him, bro. I'm not lying.
He's gonna be living good,
He's
for
gonna
sure.
be. He got aura to him. He looks like he likes to live it up and
agree.
and score goals. He's confident. He's everything, bro. This guy's got it. It seems like it.
Now, there was some quotes. Now, this topic was going to go one way before this morning, but then Verde Nation hit us up damn near at the crack of dawn and said, Uzuni interview just dropped. And I was like, bro, send it. Let's go. And the quotes that we got from this completely changes the way that I see this signing. And I'll tell you why.
Facts, bro.
Uzuni tells us, Verde Nation, that there was offers from Getafe, just outside of Real Madrid, offers from Rayo Vallecano. And if those two teams aren't well known enough for some folks out there, Sevilla was also after Mirto Uzuni.
These are huge Spain clubs, bro, in first division.
Granada sunk their claws into Austin FC and said, hey, these guys are willing to pay the release clause. Mirto Uzuni, you did us a little bit dirty in the sense that you stopped training with us since Christmas. So now instead of finding the best solution for you, we're going to look for our interest. The club Granada said, okay, we're going to reject offers from Sevilla, Getafe, Rayo Vallecano that were probably low offers, guys. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Maybe in the 5 million. His release clause, a club from America came knocking on the door
With the money.
with the money in the bag and said, okay, Mirto Uzuni, if you're leaving Granada Club de Fútbol, it's going to be to the MLS in America because that's the offer we want. So if they pay your clause, you're leaving. If not, you're staying, and we're going to figure out something else. You're going to have to come to training. Mirto Uzuni arrives in Austin, Texas. He's an Austin FC player. That's how I'm interpreting this situation, gentlemen. It's all speculation. We don't know the 100% facts, but to me, that's how the timeline went.
And this changes, like you said, it changes how you see the signing, bro. One, it wasn't necessarily his choice to come here.
Right.
100%.
Okay. 2, he was being looked at by a high caliber clubs in first division Spain. So this guy should be put into, I guess, a tier of this guy is a serious player, bro. Sevilla doesn't, all those clubs that you just named, they were after him, so he's a top talent. If we're speculating, because we don't really know, like you said, bro. I mean, the way that he speaks, the way that everything that he has put out so far, to me, it tells me that he's gonna come in here. I wouldn't say that he's looking at the MLS like in a lower standard. I don't want to speak for him. I don't want to put words in his mouth. But you would think if with everything you take this information is, he's gonna come in, bang goals, and potentially return to Europe, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a win-win all around. Like, we got a hungry player that wants to score goals. He even said it himself, he wants to break records. Yeah. So to me, he's going to come in to a club where he didn't necessarily want to be, score goals, go off, and go back to Europe.
I wouldn't say they didn't necessarily want to be, but if you have offers in Europe, of course you want to stay in Europe. Why? We know that his wife is about to have a baby in Barcelona. Where does he play? In Spain. Yeah. Of course you want to stay close to the family. That's a no-brainer. You have to cross the Atlantic Ocean now and play for Austin FC. So I know what you mean. You don't mean it in that sense, but I wouldn't say doesn't want to be here, because I'm sure he's happy to wear the verde and black, but I'd say MLS was not his first choice league.
It wasn't a team where he was like, I want to go there.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, he probably didn't know too much, if anything at all, about Austin. So, I mean, the fact that this comes out and it kind of reassures that he did have offers, because there's some conversations around, why are we paying for this guy? Why isn't anybody else showing any interest? So I think this kind of clears up that, hey, like, there truly was interest. He even mentions, like, when you bang in goals, when you score goals, I mean, teams are going to be interested. But no, he definitely has something to prove. He's not coming for no reason. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's not where he wanted to be, but he's here, and I definitely feel like he's got something to do with it.
Things could change too. I mean, you never know. Like, he thinks you don't know what's gonna happen this season, bro. Like, he can go off. He could love it here and he could want to stay, but we'll see. I mean, he's got ties in Spain. To me, this screams out a fire signing, high caliber player. Come in, score goals for us, go off, and maybe return to Spain.
Now, we posted just probably what we thought Austin FC fans would be most interested in, quote wise, right? We only dropped just maybe 2 pieces of it. Verde Nation, shout out for finding this interview with 82 CNN. Right, where Mirto Uzuni, he says the offer from Austin was unexpected, tying into what both of you gentlemen have been saying, that it wasn't his first choice league for sure. Yeah. But he also says that he had offers from other Spanish teams. I also had offers from Europe, which is normal when you score a lot of goals, adding to your point that you said there'd be. And then the first slide on the Instagram post that we had, Mirto Uzuni says, in La Liga, I had offers from Getafe, Rayo Vallecano, and Sevilla, but Granada insisted on having the release clause paid. That was the biggest obstacle. Now, one of the things from the We're Austin TV group chat that Verde Nation sent us damn near at the crack of dawn this morning, he says this, and this is adding to what B said, and then we'll get Football Critics' thoughts. Mirto Uzuni says, I haven't completely closed the door on Europe. My career is still ongoing. Europe's still not over for this guy. Yeah. He's coming to MLS for a couple of years, do what he's, maybe pull a Boanga, maybe Cucho, come to MLS, and then boom, go back to Europe. But Alex, how are you analyzing all this information that we got from Verde Nation and A2CNN?
I'm seeing it just like B is saying. I'm seeing that the move was unexpected, the offer was unexpected. But that doesn't mean that you don't want to be here. I mean, that means that, like, once the offer is there, like, okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting an MLS club to come for me. But then just take a look at what Slavovich said too. Like, he wasn't expecting Austin FC either. And then he came and he wanted to come because he saw that the club fought for him. They insisted on him. They wanted him. He felt loved. He felt, that they want me. And then he comes here and absolutely does amazing in that preseason match, right? So Uzuni can be the same, and that guy is hungry. That guy is not here just to chill, just to I'm gonna just come to the back. That guy, I mean, he's fighting for himself. Yeah, that guy wants to do everything for himself, and that's good for us because that means doing stuff for the club too. So
I'm excited,
like you said, he can go back to Europe. He can go back to maybe to his wife, to his son or daughter. But that guy is in a mission. He is on a mission to do well in MLS.
Or we can help his family come over here for the time being.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, it depends on him. But, like, we can tell by what he has put out, the interviews, the way he speaks, how he talks, breaking records, goals. like, I'm never gonna put this on him. I'm never gonna put words on him. But if you're speaking like that and you're talking like that, I mean, you got to be looking from where you come from offers where you could be. He's got to be looking at the league like, I'm gonna tear it up here, bro.
Yeah, he has all the incentive in the world to do it. He's also in the interview. He also talks about upcoming World Cup. He wants to be able to perform. He wants to get the calls up. So it's like Alex is saying, like if he's
locked in, bro.
If he still has Europe in the back of his mind, he has every incentive in the world to come in here and kill it and show. Okay, if you know what I mean, they want me here. I can show y'all what I can do. And
now a couple more minutes on this Mirtu Uzuni topic. Verde Nation, tell us a little bit about the quote where he says that he expects to play with Albania against England in March. That is coming up.
Yeah.
So we could lose a lot of players in the first FIFA window. So Austin FC fans, be ready for that. But Mirtu Uzuni still considers himself, or he still is 100% a Albanian international player. So maybe tell us a little bit about that. What he kind of goes off on.
I think with any player who has that caliber and the potential to get called up, that's what you want. You want to represent your country. You want to be able to play well and get that opportunity, especially in a World Cup. I mean, I feel like that's everybody's goal. But no, he did mention that he's planning on participating in the match versus England. I'm not sure if he has been called up or not, but he also mentioned too, Serbia, they're going to play them in June. So it sounds like he's pretty much planning on participating in all those qualifiers.
No, on that point, when the match day graphic was dropped from the Albania Twitter account or the official Instagram account or whatnot, there was no squad list. But from somebody close to the player, somebody close to his camp, I asked him, I was like, hey, what's going on with this? Did Mirtu Uzuni get called up? They're telling me that he did. So I would add Mirtu Uzuni to that list of players that are going to be called up for the
very
FIFA
likely date. In the early March we'll probably see him.
This says a lot about the new era that we're Austin FC in, because international windows, we would lose one or two players. Mm-hmm. We're going to be losing a lot of players, like you said, bro.
We have the depth to honestly fill in.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing. I feel like last season we were in such a position where if we lost somebody, it was like, man, we don't really have anybody that can come and step up. 100%. So, I mean, we'll still be a little bit thin, but it's nice to know that the squad we have now could handle a little better.
Plus, bro, it says we have international quality players, bro.
100%.
Not only do we have good players, but we have players that play for their national team. So we're up in everything, in every aspect.
Yep. Gentlemen, I think this is a good time to get into the game against Nashville, the final preseason friendly that Austin FC
yesterday's game
featured in 2025. Now, excuse me, it was a great showing for a lot of the guys. I think I was hearing that there was a stream going around. There was a link that popped up in the Discord, if I'm not mistaken. How it got out, I don't know. But there was updates coming from the We're Austin TV account in some shape or form. We were able to bring updates, exclusive updates to the people. We had kind of like the only bit of information on Bukari, but
we had eyes. We had eyes.
We had some form of eyes on there. We'll talk about Bukari here now. But the result: Austin FC 2-1 against Nashville. The final preseason friendly, like I said. Now the goals and the highlights: minute 12, Bukari scores his goal. Vasquez assists. Now I want to give credit to Nico Dubersarski, because it seems like, as Verde Nation, we were analyzing the video footage before coming onto the pod here today. Dubersarski intercepts the ball, and it leads to a pass, great pass into the space for Brandon Vasquez, who instinctively looks into the middle of the penalty spot. Who's there? Bukari. Cheeky left-footed finish, puts it into the back of the net. That's his first one of the day for him. The highlights move on. Nashville, they get a goal to tie it. I forget what minute it was, but it was in the first half. Bit of a rocket of a shot into the top of the net. Nothing Stewart could do there, but he does make a great effort to try to save it. The conversation behind this goal is that Dubersarski lost his mark and Owen was caught ball watching, but it is what it is on that preseason things. Minute 33, Hindsight clears it off the line. That's a club update. We get that from them. Minute 69, Bukari, he scores off of a Dani Pereira assist that came from across his brace. Nice cross from Dani Pereira. We're seeing a more offensive Dani Pereira, which is fantastic. But then, gentlemen, after the finish, in minute 69, Bukari, he gets subbed off for what looked like a hamstring injury. He takes a shot. He grabs his hammy. Diego Abarca comes in for him. But Verde Nation, what are your thoughts on the match, Austin FC versus Nashville?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to see the team in action, especially now we're so close to the start of the season. It's like I would assume this is going to be something very similar to what we're going to see on match day one. Few changes here and there, but nice to see us getting goals. Moving the ball forward, like you said, Bukari. I mean, we're talking about all of these pieces. We're talking about Uzuni. We're talking about Brandon Vasquez. We're talking about Sabovic. We're talking about Dubrsarski. But I feel like getting lost in the mix a little bit is Bukari. I think he's going to have a lot to prove as well. He's kind of had a little bit more time to acclimate, but. No, he's showing that he had the most goal contributions this preseason. But the game itself, I think it was really nice. I think we saw a lot of difference from the first half to the second half. I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit more, but I think one of the bigger pieces that's kind of getting overlooked, or it's the first time we've really seen him, is going to be Sabovic. And seeing him on the field, in my opinion, he just looks like he's on another level from the people around him. He just looks like he's a bigger dude. He just looks like he's scanning the field a little bit different. He looks like he's going to be a problem. And
yeah, you said that right away when he came in. You're like,
kind of sounds like Jokic.
Man,
he sounds like Jokic.
He's on a different level. He's on a mission too. Like, these players are not just coming in here just to get a bag or just chill. Like, they're
no Regonis, no Maxis.
Nah, they're
NBA
clearly
crossover today.
I noticed.
NBA crossover today.
It's definitely nice to see. I'm so excited, man. So excited for this upcoming Saturday, and I think it's going to be
definitely, mate.
It was so close to being a perfect. Well, I wouldn't say perfect, but it was a great preseason for Austin, bro.
The stats are here, mate.
Yeah,
only 2 losses,
3 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, and it's just preseason. But you have a +4 in goal differential, and like Verde Nation said, the top contributor in goals was Bukari with 4.
On the Bukari thing, I want to bring this up. Like, I think he is the preseason MVP. If there was a preseason MVP award,
facts.
Bukari gets it, and it just sucks.
Redes got it too once, so we can't put too much weight on the preseason MVP.
But it sucks that he something's going on with his hammy, bro.
Something's going on.
It looked like it. Yeah, we don't know for sure, but
bro,
maybe it could be precautionary.
It's the worst, bro.
No,
that is the worst.
We have a doctor in the building, so we're gonna get a professional opinion on it, but before that, I don't want to scare the people. I don't want to be scared.
Don't scare me.
I don't want to scare the people, but I mean, we saw the foot. We saw the clip. Bukari shoots it. He finishes the chance, which was maybe a bit lucky to get into the back of net. But with the motion, it looks like he did pull something.
You see Obreon kind of come up too, and kind of is like
Biru also asked for the sub really quick.
Oh man, this sucks, bro.
The positives about this is that he walks off the pitch by himself.
Yeah,
right.
It's not that much.
Abarca comes in for him, and also maybe it was a tiny pinch, and it could have been nothing. And if Bukari feels the slightest inconvenience, there's 10 minutes left. Get off the pitch. Like, get off the pitch.
I would like to think, hopefully, it's mostly precautionary.
That's what I'm thinking too.
But we'll get the doctor's take for sure.
Sir, the floor is yours. What is your opinion on the Bukari situation?
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
My opinion is that how the hell did you expect me to know anything? I wasn't there, bro.
You're a doctor, brother.
I wasn't there. No, I mean, yeah, he did look like he pulled something, but he finished the kick and he kept walking. He didn't fall to the ground or anything. He walked out by himself. So I mean, it could be something minor, just something precautionary. So I'm not worried about it.
You know what I thought it was at first? And I was like, Bukari, there's no way that he's doing this right now.
Oh, but you thought he was doing the dance.
I thought he was doing the celebration dance. I was like, Bukari, that's disrespectful. No. But no, he was hurt. I thought he was doing the fake injury and then he was going to twerk.
Yeah. I don't see Bukari doing that.
But I was like, nah, there's no way Bukari would do that. But that's what I thought at first. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully he's okay.
Nah, in all seriousness, for sure.
In all seriousness, yeah. Because we need a match day 1. But let's talk about the lineup real quick that we saw, because it could be very close to what we see on match day 1. Stuver in goal, Cascante as the captain. We got the cleats on display there on camera. Heinzike as his partner at center back. Mikkel Desler, he makes the cut, plays 45 minutes at right back. We also had Guilherme Biru at the left back spot. Dubrsarski, the big surprise for me in the starting 11 in this game. He makes the cut for the starting 11 along with Danny Pereira and Owen Wolf in the midfield. In the attack, maybe the second biggest surprise, John Gallagher at the left wing. Of course, Brandon Vasquez at the 9 and Osman Bukari at the right wing. But B, this is a pretty solid lineup. Probably what we're going to see game day 1.
I want to see this game day 1, bro. I want to see this
John
exact
or
same
Hader?
I think John and Hader interchange. I don't think it bothers me too. If Hader starts, fine. If Gallagher starts, fine as well. I think this is the lineup. I think this is the lineup, bro.
Verde Nation, Cascante captain?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's been here the longest, it's kind of it's one of those things where you bring in a new guy like Ilya, everybody's talking about, oh, give him the ban, but it's kind of not disrespectful, but it's kind of like you have guys who've been here longer, so I think he may get like a little bit of a seniority for that. But
what about Duber? What do you think about his game?
That's what I was gonna say. This lineup was great. I'm more leaning towards Sabovic. If he's ready to go, I want to see him in there. I definitely.
Not even with the interception that Duber makes and it leads to the first goal?
No, I'm not saying that, you know what I mean, he's not capable, but I definitely think he's got a lot of learning to do. There's a lot of potential, but somebody like Sabovic, I feel like he's really hungry. He really wants to.
There was a photo that the club posted where it appears like Sabovic is kind of giving indications, kind of giving maybe directions, or maybe giving friendly advice from player to player to young Niko Dubersarski, who we have to remember, the kid looks like a unit, but he's a U22. Like he's a youngster. No. He's a youngster.
Also, don't think just because preseason ended that we're done messing around. Like, no, this is going to go into week 1, into week 2, into week 3. There's going to be changes, pieces, rotation. We still need to figure out the best thing for this team. And we're not done figuring it out. We're going to
One thing you can't buy too is chemistry. So these players are going to have to get some time playing together, real live games in the Q2. You know what I mean? That's his first time ever even being here in Q2. So
and the captaincy, seniority, I think has a big part.
I think so.
And I think we will see a change in captaincy maybe as the season goes on, bro. Because the team will mold and players will stand out. Who is the vocal?
More captains, not just one guy.
Exactly. Someone will stand out and be like, "Nah, this guy's captain." I mean, it could change.
The team chemistry, the team atmosphere will only benefit from having multiple captain figures on the team. But what I want to ask you is, and I want to get Alex's take on this, how different do you think that the lineup is going to be from match day 1 to match day 5 or match day 10? You think it's going to have the core group of players, or it'll be different?
I think it's going to be different, bro.
Think it'll be different?
I think it's going to be different.
I think the core group of players will be similar once we find out who's really good. I think.
I mean, Logan, let's go. Who has a position locked in, locked out right now, 100%? I can tell you right now, Brandon Vasquez at 9.
For sure.
Desler and Biru locked in on fullbacks. Stuber locked in.
Yeah.
I think
you got to get Bukari on the right wing.
Bukari is locked in on the right wing. I think
that's it.
That's about it. That's about it. Maybe Julio and
midfield. Nobody is safe.
Nobody's safe.
Okay.
And on the left wing, if Uzuni comes in, that's locked in. I mean, I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. I know we ain't seen a minute.
He might not start right away. Yeah. But he's definitely.
Our front
his
three
position
is locked in, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Our midfield. You can't, and then maybe our center backs. That's about it.
Now, speaking of changes and who's locked in and who's not, minute 46 of the preseason game, we see a change. Sabovic, he comes in for Dubersarski. That's what Verde Nation was saying. Hader Obrian also came in for Mikkel Desler. And in minute 87, we see another change where CJ Fodry, he comes in for Brandon Vasquez at that number 9 position. So these could be some of the automatic substitutions that we see Nico Esteves do as the season progresses here in 2025. Now, there was an additional 30 minutes played, ended 0-0, but it was more of a rotated lineup. We had Cleveland in goal, Alexander Svatok. Dude, those new audios are crazy. Alexander Svatok was at center back. Leo Väisänen was there as well. Riley Thomas, Jean Komanich, Irvin Torres, Micah Burton, Diego Rubio. You know, that rotated lineup. Yeah. It ended 0-0, but it's good that those guys also got a run. But Alex, any thoughts on this preseason game, brother?
I just want to highlight again how incredible Sabovic looked. All the way from skill to personality to character to... That guy was ready to run through a brick wall, man. I mean, that guy was also another guy on a mission. And the fact, like, there was a play that, like, he caught the ball, like, he made an interception, right? Immediately made a pass to Bukari. And Sabovic himself is the one that runs all the way across into the box to head the cross from Bukari again.
Oh, wow. This guy, man.
Oh, wow.
Dude, Sabovic is on a mission to be great. So I think at midfield, I think Nico is also going to adapt to our rivals. I think Nico is going to...
That's what he's been talking about?
Yeah. So I don't think the midfield is going to be set like the same midfield for every game. Yeah. But I think that a very solid midfield is going to be Sabovic. It was going to be between Ilya, Sabovic, and Danny or Owen. Between those.
So what's the best lineup to face Sporting Kansas City next week? A team that, you know, just a little preview, you know, they haven't had the great preseason. They signed Joveljic, which is fantastic for them, from the championship side LA Galaxy. Top striker. It's, you know, he's going to cause trouble in the box whether we like it or not. But I think we can neutralize this threat. So who's the best 11 to face SKC? Is it this team?
I think I'm gonna go with the same lineup. I know y'all are giving praise to players that weren't in the starting, but I think we should just go with this.
With Dubersarski.
No,
Yeah.
Savovic for the Versailles.
Savo for
100%. 100%.
Savo for Duber, keep everything
I'll
else.
give you that. I'll give you that.
Savo for Duber, keep
Yeah.
everything. No,
And that's not a knock
want
to
Duber.
Dubersarski
No,
either.
no, Savovic. I all those points that y'all are. I mean,
The only other one I would make would probably be, and this might be a hot take because of fan base, but I want to see Svatak in there too. Personally, I feel like as much love as we have for Cascante, he could be, Cascante could be kind of a liability sometimes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
He's
I
the
just
captain,
kinda,
mate.
I mean,
He's the
Hanzai was
captain.
captain too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
There's
but,
a battle in multiple positions,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
love it.
We
It's a
have
good
a
problem to
stack.
have.
Love it.
It's a good thing.
we
to
have a good team, bro.
Yeah.
We have a good team.
Quick question: who impressed you the most this preseason?
Bukari.
Bukari?
Yeah, had to be Bukari.
It's
It's
Bukari?
unfortunate that he had a little issue in the last game, bro. It sucks
Hopefully it's
because-
nothing. Hopefully it's nothing.
Hopefully, bro. I
Hopefully
need to
it's
know
nothing.
ASAP. As soon as you know, you need to text me, bro.
MRI should probably be done Monday morning. I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe
As
Sunday
soon as
morning.
you know, I need
don't
the
Yeah.
chat to be
MRIs will surely be done,
But-
and we'll have more information.
Pereira
soon.
did nice too. I mean, he got a goal.
He's
and
more
he had-
offensive.
He had a
He's
nice,
already
he had
been
a
more
nice
offensive
cross.
than he's
Yeah.
been for a long time.
I was
Just-
gonna say, like, I wouldn't give you a name. I would give you the synergy and chemistry between Danny and Owen
Yeah.
There you
together
go.
up top.
Yeah, this team.
That's
boys.
something. That's something that it was attempted before, not in a good way.
Yeah.
Now it's done in a better way,
Yeah.
and it shows that it's so much better, and we can do so much better with
I
those
mean,
two.
when you're playing with they seem like they're really close. Like you're playing on the pitch. Like there's a chemistry there that's really good.
You ever seen Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
Thing 1 and Thing 2, Owen and Danny Pereira.
Okay.
In the midfield, they're gonna be crazy, all over the
Someone's
place.
gonna cook that.
Excited for that.
Someone's gonna cook that.
Nah, don't even say who, bro. I know who's gonna cook that. I know it's gonna. But anyways, moving forward.
G.
Let's see. Predictions for the SKC match.
I think we win. And I think we look good. I
We
think
win, look good.
Look good.
People go home happy with Pluckers cards.
I think we win either 2-0 or 3-0.
Okay. Verde Nation, are we gonna have Pluckers cards that day?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely score first. You look at the preseason games, a lot of these games, we scored first. If we didn't score first, those are the ones we went down 0-1. But no, I definitely think one thing I noticed in the Nashville game, something different from last season, is we're up 2-1 and we're still going for goals. We weren't sitting back, holding the ball. We still wanted to go and attack. So I think Nico's really gonna want this team to put the ball in the back of the net, and I really think I would like to see us get a clean sheet. So yeah, I'll go with like what you said, 2-0. I want to see more than one goal. You know what I mean?
2-0, 3-0, bro. It's gotta be.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I'm gonna go with 3-1. Austin FC wins. Our attack is gonna work marvels this season, but our defense is still working on its
Yeah,
way
that's
to
true.
being a perfected product.
think
So
we'll-
I think we concede,
Yeah.
but we outscore them, and that's how we're gonna survive the season. You're gonna score on
Yeah.
us, but we're gonna outscore you. Alex, prediction for the game?
I think that if we start Savovic, I think our backline is going to be solid enough. So I think it's going to be a 2-0, 3-0 win.
Oh, okay. All right. SKC fans listening to this, Kevincho might not like this preview that we're giving out, but
He'll
we're
agree with
predicting.
us. He'll agree with us.
I think he will too. We're predicting an Austin FC dub, maybe a little bit of a run over.
Got no
Pluckers
choice,
cards.
man. Can you imagine? We can't
We can't go back.
Nah, we
can't
don't
go
gotta
back.
go there. We don't
We
gotta
can't
go
go back to those
What?
days.
Oh my God, could you imagine, bro?
I've been rock bottom. I'm not going back.
We've been, bro.
We've been rock bottom.
We've been rock
Bro,
bottom.
We ain't going back.
You're saying that when talking about SKC who have wooden spoons.
Yeah.
We don't have wooden spoons.
That
We were
is
close.
true.
We're
We're
close.
close.
We're close.
We were
That is
close.
true. That is true. That's a good point, bro. They have wooden
Yeah.
spoons.
Excited for the season, though, gentlemen. We're predicting a win, of course.
So
it's going to be a
excited,
party
bro.
for Austin FC
So
fans.
excited.
There's going to be a march. All that stuff is going to be going on. It's going to be a movie. So be sure to get out to Q2 Stadium for match day 1 if you can get your hands on tickets. I'm sure they're hard to come by,
They're gonna be
especially
hot.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm hearing some people are scoring deals like $30, $40, but I'm sure they're going to hit the hundreds here in a couple of days. So if you're going to go out there, make sure to drink responsibly, be safe. Nobody wants to get into any kind of accident leaving the stadium. So make sure to handle yourself responsibly. But gentlemen, League's Cup fixtures coming to Q2 Stadium. Club América versus Portland. Potential Liga MX versus Liga MX games. Round of 16 knockout Liga MX team seeded matches as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. B, I want your reaction. Club América.
Club
your
America to
club.
Austin, bro. God, what? Like, I didn't know Austin was big enough or worthy enough to
Come on, bro.
the city,
on,
the city
bro.
to allow the Tricampeones to come to town, bro. A
Really?
20,000 seater. You know what I mean?
A
Like,
place that had Florentino Perez.
We're talking about El Tricampeón, bro. We're talking about El Tricampeón here, Club América. On the route. By the time they come here, we might be 4-time champions. So,
4-time champions. Say the truth. 4-time champions of what?
As a fan,
half a season trophy. Half a season trophy. No, say true.
As a fan of Club América,
trophy.
this is a dream come true for me personally. You know why? Because I've been supporting this club since I was a kid. And
you're probably going to be shooting this game also.
I'm going to be there somehow,
you're sick,
one way, no matter what.
Unless you're sick or you get a flat tire.
I don't care. I will be there.
What if somebody cuts your brakes?
Then I'm gonna be there. I'll worry about that later, bro.
Okay.
We'll worry about that later. But as a kid, being an America fan, I'm not in the situation. I live in the States. I'm Austin, born and raised. I'm not going to be able to see them. I just can't see them in Mexico.
Yeah.
You know?
And this is a competitive game.
This is a legit competitive game. So to see them in my city at Q2 Stadium, it's a dream.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, mate, but Cabecita Rodriguez plays for Portland still? Does he play for Portland?
Cabecita? I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken. Cabecita is on that roster.
It should be easy work.
Ex-America player.
Should be easy work.
That'll be fun.
Tricampeones, Portland, come on. Should be
I think
easy
he's
work.
still on that roster.
I just want to highlight that B just said that he's from Austin, born and raised. His city, loves the city, and that the city is unworthy of having
they are worthy.
Club America.
They are worthy now.
He just said that. He just said that.
No. I
just want to highlight.
Put words in my mouth.
Cabecita plays for Portland
I
right
said I didn't know that Austin was worthy. Now I do.
Nah.
We are now.
Good catch, worthy. Alex. Good catch.
I didn't say we're not. I said I didn't know that we were.
But
just keep an eye out. If America loses in Austin at Q2 Stadium,
they're not gonna lose,
bro. You deserve every single bit of hate you get towards you.
All I'm gonna say is this: America fans, be sure to treat our stadium with respect. We're welcoming you with open arms to our beautiful, beautiful stadium. It's state of the art.
Yeah.
Our seats are beautiful. Our restrooms are clean. They're nice. All the lights work. I checked them. I checked every single light. And I'm going to check them before this game. Please respect our stadium. I say this to everybody that comes to Q2 Stadium as guests.
Bro, this is...
Because I know these fan bases can get rowdy, bro.
This is the biggest club to ever touch Q2 Stadium.
No, it is not, Brian.
Brian, name another club.
River Plate Club de Football. River Plate Club de Football.
No. Club América is the biggest club to come to this city.
Venezuela.
I said club, mate.
River Plate is already bigger, way bigger than America.
That's crazy. America is the biggest club in the Western Hemisphere, bro.
America is a laughing stock outside of Mexico.
America is the biggest club in the Western Hemisphere.
Pause. Didn't Corinthians play at Q2 Stadium? Was it?
No, they're nowhere near as big as Club América.
River Plate is
not bigger than America. River Plate is millonario. They're big. But they're not as big as Club América.
They're bigger, way bigger.
Club América is the biggest club to ever touch this city in Q2 Stadium, bro.
Let us know in the comments
Club
below
América is the biggest club to ever
add us on Twitter or Instagram. Let us know who's bigger, River Plate or America. Who is bigger of those two?
Team USA.
But Better Than Nation, my G Logan, any thoughts on the Leagues Cup news coming to Q2 Stadium? Pretty big.
Yeah, no, it's like B saying, I'm sure there's a lot of other fans that look forward to this kind of thing. You don't get this opportunity to kind of see these clubs play. So, I mean, to have it right here in our backyard, I think that's amazing, you know. The stadium gets wild in a different kind of way, too. So, I mean, I feel like if you're able to go or even just attend or just check it out, you want to see some kind of different environment in Q2.
It's rowdy.
Yeah, check it out. But, no, I think it's good for international stage. Yeah.
And you know what also 2H is like whenever...
Monterrey, fingers crossed. Monterrey to Q2, fingers crossed.
You know,
are you a Chivas fan?
I am, 100%. Blood in, blood out.
So why are you
Chivas
supporting
fan.
Monterrey now, bro?
They already came and got beaten by Austin. So why are you...
Ooh, Monterrey? Oh, yeah. But that was a different Monterrey.
So why do you support Monterrey, bro, now?
Because Sergio Ramos is there.
I
don't support Monterrey. I'm just going to watch their games.
You're gross, bro.
I'm going to watch their games because one of my favorite players of all time, the player that I molded my defensive capabilities on the pitch.
You should disown Sergio Ramos for going to Monterrey.
But you don't support Monterrey.
I don't support Monterrey.
So obviously you don't have a jersey of them.
I actually do have a jersey.
Oh my God!
But it was for Ramos, right? So you have Ramos on the back.
I don't know. So I got it. So my father-in-law went to Mexico and he got a Monterrey jersey from like a shop somewhere, and he came back and he said, "Hey, I got this for you." And coincidentally, it is the newest Monterrey jersey with the new sponsor.
Did he know about Ramos? Is that why he got it for you?
He's very in tune with soccer, but he doesn't know that I'd like Sergio Ramos like that. There's no way he would know.
Does the
but he knows
jersey
you're a
have Ramos
Chivas
in the
fan.
back?
It doesn't, but I'm gonna put it on
So
there.
you have a plain Monterrey jersey.
I do. It's the home jersey. It's the new one with the new sponsors and everything.
Fans that support Club América and fans that support any other team in Liga MX, bro. I would never, ever in my life, ever cop another Liga MX jersey.
I didn't cop it.
Bro,
I didn't. It was a gift.
I wouldn't have accepted it, mate.
It was from my father-in-law. It was from my
Frank
father-in-law.
Lampard could go. No,
It was
Cole
my father.
Palmer.
I'm gonna say no to my
Cole Palmer
father-in-law.
could go to Tigres, and I would not get his jersey, bro.
I'm gonna say no to my father-in-law giving me a gift. I'm gonna say
You're
no.
gonna rock
No.
it? You're gonna rock it?
I'm gonna put
You're
his
gonna
name.
wear it?
I'm gonna put Sergio Ramos' name on the bag, the
And you're gonna
93.
wear it?
Give him his 2% because that's
Okay.
part of his contract. Make sure he gets his money, and I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna bring it to the stew.
You know, pull up to Q2.
We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna put it right
I
here.
don't know about that. We had to talk about that.
No, we're gonna put it on this side.
We need,
so it's closer,
we
so
need
it's
a
closer
team
to the
discussion for that. We need to vote on that. But back to the Leagues Cup, bro. When Austin FC was announced that we were going to compete in it, I was so bummed out. You know, I was like, oh, man, I love the Leagues Cup. So for us to have Leagues Cup games at Q2 Stadium, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
I want to be involved in the Leagues Cup. I love the Leagues Cup. I know there's a lot of...
There's people that have pushed back on
Mixed
it.
people
takes.
that,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
mixed takes.
but-
Because it seems like it's either Leagues Cup or Open Cup.
I love
But
both.
It seems
I
like
love-
both of them are kind of coexisting this
But
season.
as a personally, I absolutely love the Leagues Cup, bro. So to have
Yeah,
the
me
Leagues Cup
too.
come to the Q2 Stadium, to me, it's like, oh, okay. Austin FC couldn't be in it, but at least we get to see some games.
I shared something on my personal Instagram story today of a little kid just going mental and crying after Sergio Ramos signed his Monterrey jersey. And I put on there, I said, what a year to not be in Leagues Cup. Because, I mean, the Leagues Cup is just getting better. I hate to say it for the people that don't like Leagues Cup, but it's just getting better.
And it's gonna keep getting better.
And the players like it.
And the players love
Players
it.
tell us that they like it. So
love it,
I don't
bro.
know how you, I don't know.
And they're making it
I
more
don't know.
competitive. I mean, you got to qualify.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just get, not everybody
Yeah, exactly.
just gets to
So
participate.
when Austin FC was left out, because we weren't good enough, I was like, fair game. You know, so
Yeah.
But we're in Open Cup this year, so.
you know,
And we might win Open Cup too. Keep an eye out on that.
The teams that are in there, you know, we're in caliber for them. But
the league's doing a really good job balancing, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're trying. They're trying.
Yeah,
They're trying.
It's definitely.
Welcome Leagues Cup and any Liga MX fans that potentially come to Q2 Stadium. Just remember to respect the facilities, mate. Respect the
I'm
facilities.
gonna
Take care of
be
that
chilling
pitch.
with the Club America Ultras wherever they are. Michelobos,
What
they
do
don't
you-
matter. I'm gonna be there.
What are you gonna wear that day?
Support Club America.
What-
I'm gonna order my Club America jersey.
No,
actually, right now.
the day that you're gonna shoot the Q2 Leagues Cup game. Like, what are you gonna wear?
A Club America jersey.
You can't.
I will go in as a fan, bro.
I'll rather
No, you're
you.
working. You're gonna shoot.
Bro, I'm gonna wear a
You're
Club
gonna be
America
that
jersey.
guy.
be
You're
able
gonna
to
be
shoot.
that guy.
Y'all,
You won't be able to
guys,
shoot.
you don't
Wow.
understand. You don't understand. You're gonna see a side of me, bro, that you have not.
You can't do that.
H knows the side of me, but to Alex, to Logan, to everybody, Diego, everybody,
You can't wear
you're gonna
team
see
colors.
a side of me that is like, what happened to this guy? Watch. The closer we get to game day, it's like I'm gonna be.
Sounds to
you'll
me
see.
like the
You'll see.
unprofessional side's gonna come out because
Dude.
we can't do
Oh,
this,
yeah.
right,
B-
Alex?
Beans,
Michelobos,
you complain
pregame.
so much about H and Real Madrid, and you're the exact same.
What do
You are the
you bring that up,
exact
but you don't
same
bring in
of
examples.
age.
You don't bring examples.
He
bro.
did. He did bring up examples.
First of all, that morning, I literally. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was at work. I was busy. I was on my phone texting. Everybody's like, hey, bro, we got to do this. Like, no, hold on, bro. Alex is fucking. I need to. Hold on. bro.
crazy.
Look, it's different. Real Madrid is. That's why I always say, Alex. This is why I always say it. And H always says, America needs to play a game contra Real Madrid to settle the fucking score once and for
my
all.
God,
Okay.
bro.
A two-legged affair.
You're right.
One in
No,
Mexico,
you're right.
one in Spain.
You're
a
right.
two-legged affair to
Jesus.
finally settle
No, you're
this
right.
score.
And
bro.
I was advocating for it, but America didn't qualify for it. It could have happened in the Club World Cup.
The fact that Club America is not in the Club World Cup is a fucking disgrace for the competition.
It is a disgrace by America because they
It's a-
didn't
it's
do
a disgrace.
anything
Not for the
outside
club,
of
not for the
Mexico.
club, not for the club, for the competition, bro.
No, my God.
What they did for Miami should have been done with us.
Oh,
we
whoa.
need to be in that competition.
Win
Wow,
something
okay.
outside of Mexico then. Win something outside of Mexico.
We have 7 Conca champions, bro. How
Since
many?
when? Since when?
We're the club with
Since
the
when?
most
When was the
Conca
last
champions,
time?
bro.
Tell me
We
when
have
was the
won
last time
most
you were
Conca champions,
relevant
bro.
outside of Mexico.
It was a long time ago, bro.
But who has the most?
America has the
Yeah,
most.
okay, there we go.
How many
Who has
World
the
Cup?
most?
How many
But
Club
it
World
was a
Cups
long
do you
time
have?
ago.
Bro, the Club World Cups when we were in, the way that the format was, it was not how it is now. If the format was how it is now back in the day, we would be competing in finals, bro. We crashed out back-to-back Club World Cups to Real Madrid in the semifinals. When Tigres got the opportunity to play Bayern Munich in the final, had that been, we would have been America, Real Madrid in the final. The reason why we
America,
aren't
Bayern?
America, Real Madrid.
Oh, okay.
If
America,
the
Real
format was back
Oh,
then
I
how
see
it
what
is
you're saying.
now,
I see
bro.
what you're saying.
Palmeiras got to play Chelsea in the final. This
Yeah.
new format was after Had América been in this new format, we would have been playing Real Madrid in finals, potentially winning.
I saw the game where América played Real Madrid. You got battered.
Bro, y'all scored in the last minutes of the first half and the last minutes of the second half. The game ended 2-1. What are you talking about?
Ronaldo was
scored
having
and
a great
Benzema
game.
scored, bro.
Yeah. Munoz saved like 5 deadly saves.
2-1.
I watched it, bro. It was at 4 in the morning.
2-1, battered. It was at 2 in the morning, and I watched it too.
No, it was at 4 in the morning. It was at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. It was super late. I stayed up for it. I was working bingo.
I ended up leaving at lunch because I was tired.
I was working bingo. I didn't even go to sleep that night. Because remember, I mean, I used to work super late. I got off at like 2 in the morning, and then I just stayed up. I was just chilling,
2-1.
you know, hanging out, doing stuff. And then the game started, and I didn't go to sleep. Actually, I went to sleep like at 7 in the morning.
Like I said, the biggest club in the Western Hemisphere, bro.
But anyways, just real quick, one more Austin FC thing. The 2025 MLS Super Draft picks, head on over to Austin FC 2. Patrick, the winger, and also kind of playing a striker sometimes from what we saw in preseason. And then Riley Thomas, the right back defender. He also goes to FCito. So the trend continues. The MLS Super Drafts, they go to FCito, they do 1 year, and then we'll see what happens to them after that. So it is what it is. Danny Pereira, the only one to kind of survive that trend or that kind of loop.
Tells you a lot about his talent, bro.
Yeah. Now, guys, I want to get into a little bit about European segment. We were talking about World Cup. We were talking about world football with B's team there that I don't want to name. But I want to talk about Real Madrid, guys, because we saw this weekend, during the week, not only did they defeat Man City 3-2, but
they came back.
In the weekend, the game that just happened on Saturday against Osasuna, we see that Jude Bellingham not only gets an unlawful red card, but also they were robbed of penalties. And Real Madrid is probably the most pushed against club in La Liga in recent years, man. I'm sick of it. But today, I am more Real Madrid fan than ever, bro. Than ever, bro.
I didn't even know you had that.
The world can be against us. The entire federation of FIFA and UEFA can hate us for trying to start the Super League, benefiting. The clubs were going to benefit instead of the UEFA. And now UEFA continues to control more than the clubs. Congratulations. But the Super League was going to do some good things too. But anyways, this is my club.
You want to know
I'll love it forever.
You want to know an interesting stat?
Go ahead.
You know how many PKs have been called for Real Madrid in La Liga?
I actually don't.
You got the numbers
10.
on.
Okay.
You know how many against?
How many?
1.
We have a great defense.
Oh my God. Hey, look, I'll give you this age. That Osasuna penalty. The red card, I think, was straight up. You can't tell a ref to fuck off, bro.
Mate, Jude Bellingham.
Fuck off, bro.
Thank you for bringing that up because I would have forgot. Jude Bellingham comes out press conference and he tells the media, saying fuck off to the ref in England is like saying joder.
Yeah,
in Spain.
He's not.
Facts.
He's not in England.
And the ref goes to Luka Modric and he tells Luka Modric, he told me fuck you. Fuck off and
Spain,
fuck you
bro.
are two different things, mate.
You're in Spain.
So
you're not in England.
is it Jude Bellingham's fault that the referee didn't understand him?
Lesson learned.
This should
is he going to be telling? Is he going to be telling refs to fuck off from now on? No, he's not.
Craig Burnley said it best on ESPN FC. This is the language that's used on the pitch. Yeah. If you think it's just raspberry and cream and cherries, this is not it, mate.
He actually Jude throws that out a lot. You always hear it.
It's England language culture on the pitch.
Fuck off.
I say it in HEB when something costs too much. Oh, fuck off.
You look at the cereal. $7. $8.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Jude Bellingham dropping it on the pitch. The referee thinks he said something else. This should be looked into and be rescinded. This should be taken off 100%. No doubt about it.
Maybe.
No doubt about it.
But I do get it. I mean, y'all probably should have won that game. And also, y'all dropped the ball and Atleti couldn't capitalize. They also tied. They dropped points. They could have gone top.
And, mate, people are going to say, oh, Real Madrid just, fans are overreacting, wherever, quote unquote. No, this could be the red card that cost Real Madrid the league.
Yeah.
Because Real Madrid goes down to 10 men. They can't win the game. They drop points. Atleti drop points as well. Barca could go top if they win their next game.
They could go top if they beat.
If Real Madrid ends up losing this league, you can go back to this game. And it could be the game that lost Real Madrid, the Liga 2025-2024.
As you're listening to this, Barcelona will play Rayo Vallecano at 2 p.m. to go top, potentially.
What do you think, Alex? Am I wrong?
No, I think you're right in the sense that refs are nowadays too delicate. I mean, if you remember the times of, what's the ref's name?
The bald guy?
Weber? Was it Weber?
I forget his name.
Howard Webb?
Howard Webb.
Howard Webb, yeah. The GOAT.
Dude, that guy, that was a ref. You know, nowadays you really can't do anything to ref. Even that rule about only the captain can go talk to ref. I mean, they are gone way too soft.
Wasn't Howard Webb a secret Man United fan?
I don't know. You're getting conspiracy now.
I heard about that.
I don't know, but even then, I mean, it's normal for refs to have a personal liking. Of
course.
As long as they are professional.
Everybody was a
So-
boy once.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Of course.
no problem. Now,
Or not everybody was a boy, but every referee or professional male football player was a boy
yeah.
once.
So I'll say like in Real Madrid, I mean, they are right about if the refs thought that Bellingham had said "fuck you" instead of "fuck off," that's bad on the ref, right?
100%.
And again, he's being soft. That being said, I also agree that just in general, just because I mean, if you're in Spain playing in Spain, and I mean, you can be from Serbia and say the worst thing in Serbian, and the ref, unless he knows Serbian, he won't know, right?
Exactly.
So you may take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of him.
I know you're talking about
How do you
him.
pronounce his name? You're the name
I have
guy.
no idea. Colina?
Italian.
The Italian?
Pero
Collina.
Luigi Colina.
Pierluigi
Pierluigi.
Collina.
Yeah, that's what I was
famous
talking
referee.
about.
Oh, no,
That was
I
what
was
I was
talking about Webb.
Yeah, Howard Webb. Yeah. No, but I see
just
what you
saying,
mean,
like,
Alex.
if you're in Spain, you definitely have to be respectful to refs, and I understand that it can be an expression.
Yeah, and Real Madrid are full of-
but again, you do have to adapt to where you are.
I agree.
And then it's Real Madrid. They
So-
think that they're like
No, I mean,
they think that the world needs to kiss their feet all the time. The
No,
players
no,
walk
but
around
just
the
be
pitch.
fair. Just be fair.
Look at Vinny Jr., bro. You're tired. You're trying to win the game. Why are you flopping, bro? You're trying to win the game or not? You're
What
going to
are
the
you-
attack and you're flopping, bro. No
Bro, what
one
are you
gets
on
near
about? What are
Vinny,
you- what are
and
you
he
on about?
flops to the ground.
Who's talking
he
about
comes
flopping?
out and
He
he
has his
cries
América
to the
switch
ref.
on. Don't
Bro,
listen
who
to
is
him.
talking about flopping?
I'm
bro?
just saying,
don't
bro. Y'all
listen
want to
to
win the
him.
game, don't
Bro,
y'all?
literally everybody in sport in professional sports flops now. Even Patrick Mahomes flops.
Not when you're trying.
Even Patrick Mahomes flops.
when
There
you're
was,
trying to win the game.
there was plays in the playoffs where Patrick Mahomes was pushed out of bounds and he.
Kelsey too. Kelsey.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They flop.
That's what
Everybody
they got-
flops.
that's what they got-
LeBron flops in the NBA.
That's why they got batted.
Yeah,
by the
they
Eagles,
did.
bro.
They did. But Better Than Nation, I want to bring you into the conversation, man. We're talking about Madrid. Got to talk about the City game real quick. It was a big shock to some that aren't familiar with Real Madrid's game. But it looked like City was in control. Haaland scores that PK, but then it goes this way, and Real Madrid ends up winning it 3-2, brother. I mean, how did you process that?
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a lot of lows lately for Man City. But no, it definitely I don't know what's up with Ederson. I definitely think those last two we're on him, but I know we'll see second leg coming up soon. But I definitely think it's just been a lot of lows.
Is there
lately.
still hope? You think City can turn the tie around
Oh, they
I mean,
at the Bernabeu?
bro, they just
that's
spanked
the other
Newcastle,
thing
bro.
too. That's
Yeah,
the
4-0, right?
4-0
4-0.
to Newcastle, bro.
Haaland posts a picture with the
Hat trick?
with the brisket. What was that? With like a rib or what the hell was that?
Oh yeah, the tomahawk.
The tomahawk?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
eating good. Nah, I mean,
Be humble, bro. Be humble.
come on,
Be
man.
humble, eh?
bro.
Nah, I
Be humble,
mean, you never want to count him out, but nah, I mean, just being honest. I mean, Raul looking nice. The Bernabeu is gonna.
What
be
was
tough.
up with that tifo, bro? With the disrespect.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Stop crying your heart out.
Stop crying your heart
The
out, bro.
disrespect, bro.
I
City, bro.
support
We
that.
made you relevant.
Love
City.
it, man.
Madrid made you
Nah,
relevant,
I
bro.
wouldn't say that.
I
I
support
think
that
Pep
tifo.
Guardiola did.
What'd you think about the tifo?
I support it.
Oh my god,
heard
you
that,
guys
bro.
are pissing me off.
Never
today,
win
bro.
four in a row. Never win.
Rob Balor. Rob Balor. That's what it should be called. The Rob d'Or. Yeah, that's probably should it be called. But anyways, disrespectful tifo. Hopefully at the Bernabeu, the fans respond with something like with the 15 cups of Europe or something. That'd be great.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna clap back.
Oh yeah, for
man.
sure.
And if they do, props to that team handling the logistics, renting the space to paint the tifo, the painting of the tifo, the people that are gonna go paint the tifo itself.
They're gonna hang it up.
They
bro.
got 1 week to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
props to those people. I'm excited to see that second leg. I think Real Madrid is going to handle business, but it's the Champions League and it's Manchester City.
anything
you
can
never
happen.
know. Anything can happen.
European
I tell you,
Classico.
but, like that game ended, and the only word I can think of is aura.
Aura.
Aura. Madrid
Aura.
in Champions League. I mean,
Bro,
it's Madrid.
What do you think about the
it's
jersey, though?
thing.
Oh, I like that jersey.
I like
It's
that.
cool.
Who you got on the back?
On this one, nobody. I bought it off of a friend. But the first jersey that I bought of this one, when it came out, the year,
Benzema.
I had Ronaldo on the
That
back.
jersey reminds me of Club Dino.
Yeah, we had one of these.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, like, I look at that jersey and it reminds me of Bale.
yeah. Bale, James was here. Chicharito was here as well.
Chicharito.
Yeah, good time for Real Madrid. I think Chicharito was part of this era, if I'm not mistaken.
I
But I
think
know,
so.
I know
I don't
James
remember in the
and Bale.
Dragon jersey.
I remember Ronaldo wore this jersey
Yeah.
in a game against Betis, and he like elbowed a player and he punched the player because they kept like messing with him. And as he was walking off the pitch, they gave him like a red card. And as he was walking off the pitch, he looked at the camera and they had the Club World Cup patch on there. He got this and he did that to the Club World Cup patch, and he just like looked around and he was just like flexing that they had just won the Club World Cup.
shit,
He got
go
a lot of shit for it, but I was like, that's my goat.
Bro, remember when he did the...
Yeah, but that was with Juve. That was with Juve. That was with Juve.
Yeah,
that was with
crazy.
Juve.
That was crazy.
General, any other European topics?
Yeah, Chelsea got freaking destroyed by Brighton.
What happened there? Mitoma, great goal.
Great goal.
Mitoma. Why isn't he at a bigger club, bro? Mitoma, he's been doing this for years.
Brighton are that Premier League team, bro. They dish out talent.
But why is he still there?
That's a good question. I mean, he's cooking for them. Brighton always produces talent, bro.
Honestly, bro, I would have thought that City would have scooped him up by now.
Nah, City right now are in a tough patch right now. I mean, with
Chelsea could have picked him up. Bro.
Chelsea is exactly where we should be at. We should be fighting for top 4. That's where we are. So
wow, you went from we're winning the league to
I know.
wow.
I know. Alex.
But honestly, bro, the players and the coach never took responsibility for it. They never were title contenders mentally themselves. Like
we were second place in Christmas, bro.
they kept saying like, nah, we don't know nothing about it. They kept downplaying it.
Yeah.
Maresca, he did it the whole time.
That's why Stevie Nicol was criticizing him too. Like, if you're in a position to maybe even, why not just say fuck it?
But then it brings unnecessary pressure to your
you're
players,
right,
bro.
yeah.
And if the project was never to be in that position, you're just you're there because you've been playing well, but you never expected to be top 4, like you're saying.
Yeah. And you look at this team, you know what's lacking, and it stands out. It's so obvious what this team is lacking. This team is lacking experience, bro. We're the second youngest club in all of the top 5 leagues, bro.
I think you're in a good
The
spot.
second youngest squad.
As long as you make top 4, it's a good season. If you get back into Champions League football,
yeah, depending on how good the English teams do in Europe, like in the Europa League and the Champions League, the 5th spot is looking like it's going to be Champions League as well.
Tottenham beats Man United.
1-0 today.
Damn.
United are.
It's United, bro. It's suspected.
This is the all-time lowest, right?
James
now?
Madison.
Liverpool caught the dub? Or
Yeah,
what?
they beat Wolves.
Salah got
Salah can't stop scoring, bro.
Man United in 15th place,
Jesus, mate.
They're only 10 points above Wolves in 17th. So I'd say that they're safe, bro. But
Oh my God, this is the lowest I think United have been since this is the lowest. Sir Alex.
They're 12 points away from relegation from
That's
Ipswich.
crazy, bro.
They're 12 points from Ipswich.
Shout out to my G Eric.
Yeah,
that boy is struggling. That boy is struggling, bro. Fulham, they beat Nottingham Forest 2-1. Ipswich and Aston Villa, they drew 1-1. Brighton battered Chelsea 3-0, as we said.
I was watching Villa Ipswich. I was looking at the Marco Asensio, Rashford. I was like, what the hell's going on at Villa,
Moves, bro. Moves at Villa.
I was like, what? Watkins?
Ollie Watkins. Man City, they battered Newcastle, as we said. A big loss for Newcastle, boom. And then Arsenal, they defeat Leicester City. A brace by Mikkel Marino, 81 and 87. So quick goals there. But yeah, big ups to the EPL. Things are shaping up there.
Champions League
like
is
we
here.
said. Champions League is here, of course, the big game, the Real Madrid one against Man City. But let's see, anything else to highlight, gentlemen, in the world of football?
Nah, shout out Marmoush. He got that hat trick. I don't think anybody was expecting that. So I just want to, get my city shout.
And I'm excited, bro, for the season, bro. Oh my God, I'm excited to
this
get back into
season's gonna be
Q2.
crazy.
Yesterday, when we were in the area of the stadium, the announcer was going off, and it just brought back those vibes again.
Vibes are going to be immaculate.
It's
Liga
gonna be
MX
crazy,
results.
bro.
Necaxa beats América. Toluca beats Chivas.
It's about time we take an L, honestly, bro. Like, we should sprinkle an L here and there. Like, it's getting too crazy.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
You're right. You should
We-
sprinkle an
a
air here and
little
there
here and
because
there,
then
bro.
the corruption gets evident. You're right. You got to sprinkle an air here and
Like,
there.
it gets a little numbing. Like, hey, give us a little L just to,
You mean as if the
just to-
corruption is not evident right now?
It's evident. It's evident. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Always with Club America, bro. Always.
I mean,
Well, you're the one that owns the league.
You do.
I-
own
what?
the
We don't
league.
own the
You own the
league, bro.
networks, brother. You own.
That doesn't mean we own the league.
Televisa FC. Literally Televisa. But anyway, so that's another
I was going to say,
conversation.
y'all going to get them riled up.
Querétaro Monterrey today at 5. Talking about Sunday. Sergio Ramos.
You're gonna be locked in. You're gonna be locked in, aren't you?
I might tune in.
If he decides he wants to play, though. You know,
If he
it's
decides
up
to
to
play.
him. It's up to him.
That's
Whether he wants to
contract-
play or
his
not.
contract is crazy.
His contract is crazy.
Wow.
What are the details on that?
He basically said, okay, if I'm going to come in, y'all going to give me the band. I'm going to get the band.
Yeah.
I'm going to basically pick what games I want to play. Pick he gets some kind of incentives for
2% off all the jersey
There you go.
sales.
Yeah. I don't know.
He
man. It's
gets
crazy.
he gets a dedicated vehicle on all-time driver.
Security
That's
personnel.
He gets to live next to one of the teammates.
Sergio Canales.
He is gonna be there as a king.
So he gets 2% off jersey sales that have his name.
Gets to play when he wants to play.
100% image rights.
100% image rights.
Captaincy right off the bat.
Captaincy right off the bat.
That's wild.
It's a crazy contract.
Security
bro.
for his family,
All for
but But his wife stayed in Spain.
Yeah, his wife did.
Now I want to add a context on this because Pilar Rubio is not just an ordinary lady. This is a superstar wife. Bro, you know who you're talking to, bro?
yeah, you're right.
So you know who you're talking to, bro. I know his family story, bro.
Okay,
I know his agent is his brother, Rene Ramos. He's very, very sneaky and slimy. He's one of the reasons why I think he is not playing at Real Madrid to this day. But that's a whole other conversation. But Pilar Rubio, she has a lot of business opportunities and business already in Spain. So she just can't relocate. No, she can't just relocate, bro. Okay. She's massive in the media out there, bro.
It's a pattern, bro. Brandon Vasquez has some issues.
Do you know what she looks like? She looks like a Greek goddess.
Okay. Well, is Ramos gonna leave her alone?
Let me show you. Like, this lady is like monumental. This lady is monumental in Spain, bro. Like, she is not just anybody. Like, she is crazy.
I would not leave her side, brother.
This is Pilar Rubio.
Damn. Well, Ramos is...
He had to chase his own bag, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. And also, Monterrey is getting a washed-ass center back, bro. He's done.
Come on, bro. Show some
He might retire after this season,
Look, that is Pilar Rubio.
Y'all sure he's 40?
She's
40?
He's washed, bro.
Beautiful lady. Looked like she got shaped by the goddess himself. But she does a lot of like gym stuff.
Over-under on how many games Ramos plays? Over-under. Let's put it at... let's put it at 2.5. I go.
That's a low line.
No, let's put it at 5.5. Let's lay it up.
Bro.
I think he plays 6 games.
You guys are underestimating Ramos. You're playing with his name, and it's pissing me off, bro. It's pissing me off, bro, because
how many games does he play? 90.
Out of 90?
One maybe.
90 minutes.
One.
No, multiple, bro. This guy, bro, look, you guys don't follow him. You guys don't follow him on social media. He's been working this offseason. He's been training. Okay. He has his own stables. Like, he owns his own, like... He owns his own like stables of like horses where other superstars buy horses off of him and he stables them for him. And he has his own area where he works in the sand. Like, that's part of like workouts, you know, guys working out in the sand or whatnot. He's been doing all these things. He's not just been sitting on the couch eating Lay's chips, bro.
He's washed, bro.
No, he's not. And you know what?
We'll find out.
When he scores the winner in the Club World Cup, don't at me. But don't at me.
It makes you wonder though why he said, okay, well, I'm gonna play whatever games I want to play. Yeah. You know what I mean? That doesn't, to me,
he's going to play all the Club World Cup games and maybe a couple Liga MX games.
It doesn't sound like he's coming in there trying to play every game.
He's playing Liguilla. He's playing Club World Cup. He's playing all the league games against James, against Chicharito, against
Club América,
against Cruz Azul. He's playing all the big Liga MX games. Yeah. He's not going to play against Santos. He's not going to play against Querétaro.
Why do I see him get cooked?
Over under red cards,
bro. I see like
by
him
who?
Just
penalty kicks conceded.
Stop disrespecting.
Bro,
he's still
he's
quality.
48. He's 48. Come on, bro.
It's Liga MX. Why are you trying to sell Liga MX like it's something bigger than what it is, mate?
But he's 40, my boy.
You don't have to, bro. He's 40, yes, on paper.
As a center
on
back.
Paper.
I get it if he was a goalkeeper, if he was a number 9, but he's a center back.
His body is telling me 33.
He is no Thiago Silva, bro.
You're right.
He's no Thiago Silva.
He's not Thiago Silva because he's 3 times what that wanker was.
Thiago Silva at his age winning Champions League.
Thiago Silva wishes he was even at the heels of Sergio Ramos, bro.
Would you celebrate if América scores against the washed Sergio Ramos?
I'm going to celebrate every goal América scores, brother. I don't care who you score on. And now, if América were to play Austin, I don't even want to think about that.
I don't think it's possible.
League's Cup, I mean,
next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
But I will never even entertain that idea until it happens. So I'm not even going to, don't even ask me that. So I don't know what to say.
Look, I'm just saying, when Ramos scores the winner for the Club World Cup, don't at me because I'm going to be on your social media already.
If he ends his year with only 3 games played, I'm going to at you.
World Cup.
Winner for the Club World Cup,
this
brother.
Guy. See?
You're acting like he's never done this before.
I understand why you two are friends, honestly.
This is crazy to me. You're people are acting like he's not that guy. Like he's never been that guy.
He's not that guy anymore.
He's clutch. He's in the air. In the air, bro. He is phenomenal. In corner kicks and penalty kicks, bro, he's gonna back. We're
gonna see.
I'm gonna predict this. Ramos gets at least 10 goals for Monterrey.
What?
10 goals, including penalty kicks, everything. 10 goals for Monterrey. 5 to 10 goals. 5 to 10 goals. 5 to 10.
Bro. Keep the
5 to 10.
We're gonna keep
and I'm talking about Clausura and Apertura. The full calendar year, okay? Not just one Liga MX cycle.
We're vibing now.
2, okay?
The pod is at the end. We're vibing. We're just saying wild stuff now.
We're not. This is facts.
I mean, we started when América was mentioned and you opened your mouth. So,
bro.
And he scores against the big clubs. And he scores against the big clubs, mate. But just going back to his contract, he's only going to play against the big teams like James, Chicharito's team.
We'll save
James
what
is
he
not a
got
team,
left.
bro. He's gonna play against León.
He's going to play against León,
América.
Chicharito, Guadalajara, Cruz Azul.
Chivas ain't a big club
He's not going
either,
to play
so.
against Toluca. He might, maybe. Depends.
He's not playing against Necaxa,
People are going to be
Mazatlán,
surprised, bro.
Juárez, Chivas,
People are going
all
to be
those lower
surprised.
tier
Ramos
clubs.
is a hard worker. He's a hard worker, and he's going to play a lot.
He's also. I'm not
Number
gonna
93.
He's gonna play a lot.
Bro,
He's gonna play a
Logan,
lot.
I need to get out of this madhouse.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
What you got?
Remember, merch is going to be available at the
Yes.
Verde Fest. If you want to show more time as we're closing out the pod. $35 for the regular folks. $30 if you're a Patreon member. $5 off. Just show us, that you're a Patreon member or whatnot. As you can see there, we gave some information earlier. These shirts are going to mean a lot here in a couple of months. More details will come out soon. But if you see us out there at the Verde Fest, if you want to buy a shirt from us to support the page, support everything that we're doing here at Weird Austin TV, WATV Media, make sure to get at us.
Yeah.
Limited quantities.
Limited quantity, February 21st. Meanwhile, Brewing, the day before home opener. Come give us a take and cop a shirt and show us love.
Uzuni. Yeah, we're going to have a little table set up, and you can give us your take, and we
give
might
us your
make clips
take.
out of it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Do we know what time?
Was that?
Do we know what time?
It's I think doors open at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. on Friday?
Yes, Friday, 6 p.m. Meanwhile Brewing, by Burleson Road. Actually, me and H actually went. H goes to
We
school
went,
down
yeah.
the street from there. I went to school there as well. So, yeah, come
Love.
cop a shirt. Like H said, $30 for Patreon members, $35 for everybody else. But hey, if you want to join the Patreon,
So you're
go ahead.
$5.
You go. So
There you go. Appreciate it. And we're going to have more merch coming out soon. We just wanted to have this version out before
Yes.
anything, but expect more.
some big news coming.
Yeah, expect more though. We got our merch plug now, so it'll be a lot of fun here in 2025.
Shout out
thank you for the
Daniel, Danny
support.
Benz.
Thank you for the support, everybody. Great episode here today, and we'll be back soon reviewing the first game of 2025. Ciao.
Excited.